Okay, hello people. How's it? Oh, what's this? I didn't notice this. How's it going? Webcam. Webcam. It's the first time I've done that. That's new and innovative for you. Uh, Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 dropped today. This is literally my first time playing it, kind of. I booted up a save just to make sure this headset would work on the game, because it's been having problems with some of the other ones. What does it want me to? Oh shit. Alright, that opened another tab. We're not doing that. But yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. So Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 takes place before all the other games that we've played, obviously. And yeah, it's like a prequel. It's like a prequel to it. This is so we'll get into it, I suppose. Oh, can I please? Alright, there we go. Just sit back and watch the cutscene together. I already really like
Ginger.
the
That's what
textures in
you
this.
need.
By the way,
A
the
mouthful
cutscenes
of
look
the good stuff,
beautiful.
and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
This
No,
John
I
guy's
don't
gonna
get
fucking
seasick.
die at the end of the game. I
Terrific.
just know it.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
That's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Yeah, I think this. So when the trailers first started
Last.
dropping for
I'm quite ready to get off
Chapter
this
1, and this John guy started
Come on.
showing up,
We'll go
my
to
first theory was either that he was a young Watson, which would have been the fucking stupidest thing ever, or that he was Mycroft, which I actually would have preferred if he was Mycroft. But no, he was just some random ass character that they made just for this game, and that makes me think that he's gonna fucking die at the end of this thing. There's no other way. Wait, hold on. I needed to check something real quick. What is it? Okay, nice. I needed to make sure it wasn't using my webcam for the fucking microphone. Alright. Alright. A mother's love. So this game is more open world than the other one, supposedly, but it still does have chapters like this, like case chapters, I suppose. There's 5 main cases, and then I think over 40 others, minor cases to solve throughout the island.
Hey, Sherry, come on, catch up.
And then there's
Yes,
gonna be
yes.
oh, got a little lag there. There's gonna be DLC that releases in the future. Um, that will add more quests, obviously. I also pre-ordered this game, so I've got some extra content as well.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
It's rather untidy, which personally I think fits Sherlock. I always saw Sherlock as a bit of an untidy person.
Sir.
Well, he's untidy, but he's tidy in his own sense, you know.
If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
I'm interested in seeing how this game
Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature.
treats a young Holmes.
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
No, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Room
Let's see our
221.
room.
Oh.
I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Yeah, that's obviously a reference to 221 Baker Street. People I can talk to here.
Would you like a drink, sir?
Suppose I can't order a drink. Alright, let's go here. Alright, so we have a case book, and yes, I have the room and all that. I have cases here which I can't seem to open yet. There's a John's diary, which is interesting. Oh, Mind Palace, that's assumably going to be my deduction space. Map of Cordonas. Oh, this is, oh, damn. It's a big game. It's obviously inspired by The Sinking City, which was their last game. Okay, this is gonna be a long one. Yeah. I'm liking it though. It looks really nice. These areas all kind of look locked off. This one's a little greener than the others. Wardrobe. I know that I should have special stuff for the pre-order. Oh, like you can change John's stuff. All right, that's cool. Okay, maybe not. And then there's options here, obviously. Yeah. Okay, so that's like imagination in this game. Looks like I can only, it's on a pretty big cooldown, it looks. Yeah. Alright. So let's get to, oh. There's something that happens. What's that at the top of my screen? Oh, that's my charge. That's my charge for my, okay. 223, 224. All right, right here.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps in the meantime you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's
All
check
right.
what they have on offer.
Let's
Let's
go.
check what they have on offer.
John. I expected, by the way, I did not expect John to sound like this at all. I expected John to be like a tough, more Cockney kind of sounding guy, just from what I saw in the photos. A little disappointed in his voice so far.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it. Just
Bass
open mind.
tones.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder.
No,
So tell me, what do you
cringe
see?
artist, cringe.
Mediocrity.
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
So far, I'm seeing that this Holmes is definitely more like this. This to me seems like a younger version of Carrie Shell's Holmes from the previous games than it does a younger version of the
Sherry,
Devil's Daughter
I'm over here with my
Holmes.
new Ursine companion.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
Oh, okay, I got the Mass Effect dialogue wheel. Brilliant, this game's gonna be amazing.
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him? Then what are the staff here for?
Based homes.
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. All right. Let me take a look.
Alright. So it's a bear, right? Because he said Ursine.
The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon. A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place.
So used for bashing people and probably stolen. And then it belongs to one of those families.
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner. All right, I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Okay. Okay, so see, I've got evidence. Pin that. Okay. Looks like they coat of arms, the head of a Javanese statue, and the weighing style, likely stolen from a temple. Together the cane and knob are so heavy that if swung with rust, you could break any bone. Indeed. An English volatile noble. And then, what's X? Oh, wait, that's what I used to pin it. Okay.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not.
This icon. Also pin. Okay. Also, unfortunately, you can't see the pinned evidence right now because my face cam is in the way, but I assure you it just says the lost cane up there. It's exactly what we thought, or what we just saw.
Do you know anything about this?
Of course. Stop me when you've had enough.
There were 3 people at the table, a couple, a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out to the front garden for some air.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
Alright, so he's betting me now. It's John guy. Fucking John. Is it you?
Not that one, huh? You lost the bet, Sherry. But don't let that stop your search for the Navy officer.
Wait, how did I lose the bet? What? Hold on, I'm loading. I'm loading. Hold on, this looks the exact same. Alright, lost cane. Wait, hold on. I wanna...
Don't ask me about the cane. I was with you the whole time.
That's right, okay.
Help me, please.
Of course. Stop me when you've had enough.
Well, even with
Alrighty.
your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
Alrighty. So, let's go into casebook and let's pin that. And what's like this up here? Can I pin you? Oh wait. Wait, hold on. I think I now understand how Sherry's mind works. I bet I could pick the right pass about a question, but they'd probably ignore me. What's John up to? Alright. He popped out for a cigarette, right? I think that's so. Alright, 3 people at a table. A couple and a retired Navy officer. Oh. Okay, so he's a teacher? Swedish teacher? You're not even part of the question. Knitter. Oh. You. Okay, I don't have to hold a queue. Thank God. Okay, I guess I can't do him. Let's... He went out into the front garden. Oh, he's a retired military officer. And that guy's a Turkish secretary. I think he's the only retired military officer. Yeah, alright, let's go him.
Help me, please.
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
I thought I was. The Navy officer, Mr. Rhodes, was sitting at a table with the noble couple. The men talked about yachting, and the lady was fidgeting with the cane. Perhaps she put it aside, and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. Okay.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
Yes, we do.
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
So where's... Wait, hold on. What floor is the seance gonna be on? Or what room? Oh, okay.
Come on, if you hurry, perhaps...
Alright.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Alrighty. Rich and fashionable. Head of... Wait, can I... But he does wear a wedding ring. Oh. Yeah, he's bored. Judging by heraldic camera on a scenery, can fashion that this man is like Craven aboard, rich English nobleman, travels on euros, fun on his money. His flirt face indicates that he has problems with alcohol and is physically strong yet healthy, but in a few years' time he'll be wretched. Being constantly drunk, he has issues with his temper. His red knuckles reveal his... Yep.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong, middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I
They're gonna make
suspect
a
a
choice.
beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this. You insist the medium robbed you during the séance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
We know that the mythos, the Cthulhu mythos at least, is canon in this universe. So
How
it
does
could
a
have been a real
priceless
ghost.
diamond become the subject of a séance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
I think
So
Raha.
you were
is how you
summoning
pronounce that.
long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
Okay.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Alright. Okay, so there's all the interactive elements. Let's pull up my casebook. Let's pin that.
Ooh, I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. Could one man even lift it? Was
At
this
Cambridge,
covered on
I was
purpose?
captain of the rugby
Of
squad.
course.
No
It
place
is very
for
dangerous to leave a
feelings.
mirror exposed during a séance.
The spirits may become enraged.
Or someone may notice the trick they should not see.
Okay.
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass. This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
Half a glass of foul Blair scotch and the remains of a poor Laranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need?
Did someone come all over the place? I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why there's so much jizz around the table. Oh, can I analyze? No. What's going on here? Oh, okay.
The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it.
It's gonna be on his wife. That's my prediction. I'm calling it now. His wife's going to have been the one to steal the diamond. Butterfly!
This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms.
Moth. Okay, so that gave me a new Mind Palace clue. Let's talk to this guy.
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait. I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
No, I don't
Thank
want
you
to
for
do that
helping
yet.
us resolve the situation, sir.
I want to do more.
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really
Based Sherlock. Based Sherlock.
Find the stone, Mr. Holmes, and quickly.
Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
How can you not love this stuff, Sherry? It adds so much atmosphere to the room.
Yeah, I don't have anything else there. Alright, Mind Palace time. Okay. Um. Okay. That's sound. Oh. Okay, so these are the two quests that I guess
It
I've
seems
got.
there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
Ah, I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
Fuck
After
you,
colliding
John.
with the wall, this chair is all but in pieces.
Oh, it's a high heel?
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
It's Irene Adler. That's who it is. Oh, okay. This pinning evidence thing, I can already tell it's gonna get pretty fucking annoying. Where's... how do I...
Rose Moore. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe. Size 4 with a broken heel.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja? Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
Alrighty.
May I ask for your assistance?
Oh, yes. I can tell you everything, sir.
The staff said that Lucia got a scolding from the chief steward for wearing common shoes at work. She should be cleaning near the pictures upstairs now. Okay. Where? Oh, there we go.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
A precious diamond was stolen during the seance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell. Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
Can I... Okay, I can't press enter.
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
Alrighty.
Spared the poor girl, Sherry. Did she really deserve that?
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
With skills like that, this biblical lady could get a job in Scotland Yard.
So does Sherlock know Lestrade now? Is he working as a private detective right now? I don't know. I would assume that he is.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
Okay. Here I go. Oh wait, yeah. There we go.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
Ghosts aren't fucking real, John. Dumbass.
To my best student, may your music always resonate on the deepest strings of our souls. Master Anthony. To my best student, may your music always resonate on the deepest strings of our souls. Master Anthony.
Don't know who Master Anthony is.
Lady Craven is
Oh, what? Oh, what?
Lady Craven
Okay.
is not who she said.
Alright. Chef's his food. There we go.
Do you know anything about this?
Was
Please,
that
don't
right?
get angry, sir. But I know nothing about this, I swear to you. Lady Craven is not...
Okay, maybe there's some... What if it's... Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, overrode two staff members talking about Lady Craven. They gossiped that the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven. By their observation, she was on the lookout during the evening while trying to get Lord Craven drunk. They also noticed that the lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife. What's John's diary looking like? One question, one answer, bravo, Sherry. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Sometimes I truly believe Sherry can never be mistaken. I was so proud to be by his side. He did it. I should have bet on something more difficult, like finding the man with his eyes closed. Sherry and I make a good sleuthing team. He eavesdrops, I sit around and wait for him to finish, never fails. Fucking.
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear, I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please, help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You were the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting. Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason. Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Alright.
Do something about it, Holmes.
Why am I not surprised?
I did not do it. You know that.
Aha. A neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this? This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
I think she might have been the wife of the seance man.
Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune.
Or paid by him, perhaps?
Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
There's a... God, I hate... You can, like, barely move the fucking mouse at all. What does it want me to look at? Oh.
Virtus Audacta Sapit. Courage tastes bold. A unique family motto.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
And this is... Yep, okay.
a remarkably simple lock.
So young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises. This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
Ah, it still looks fine to me.
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
You think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
Let's try... Oh, shit. Provide evidence.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
That checks out.
I doubt I can help with this.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself, was she not dead already?
I hope this guy becomes a recurring character.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
I love Lord Craven. You promised me compensation for your gross misconduct in order to cover the cost of my treatment and close scandal. Yet I have not received a penny. You know that I lost my job after your false accusations. Now, even after my innocence has been proven, I can't return to work with my handman jewelry. You couldn't ignore me, forced to appeal to the court.
Someone was not happy with his post.
Dear sir, I have to inform you that the theft investigation continues, although the ring has not yet been found. We had to free L.O. DuPont, the servant, as we were unable to find any evidence of his participation in the crime. We'll inform you of any progression in this case. That is most
Someone was
likely...
not happy with his post.
Most likely, that guy was accusing different servants around the place of being the ones that stole the various jewelry items that he was missing. So let's go to Moi Mind Palace. Alrighty. So. Yeah, they could. Oh. Yeah, it sounds about right. Alright. Alright. Let's go Back to my deductions. Yeah, okay, cool.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
I hope I'm not, like, missing anything, because I haven't pinned evidence. I still don't know how that works exactly. Anything? Okay, maybe if it has this pin next to it, maybe that means I should be pinning it. Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to mean. No, I don't want to go in there.
Give
I
me
need
the
a
key to
key.
Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the séance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed him.
Now you're in your element, Sherry.
Fuck you.
Help me, please.
That's a question I can answer.
Alright, I've found a witness who advises that Lord Craven spent only a short time in the bar. John's diary, what are you up to? Sherry, how does Sherry always know exactly what to do to get the answer? There are so many variables. Incredible. This dude. This dude. Okay. 225 is the room, right? Yes. Dear Luca, I hope that you have time to visit our estate and perform another seance. Since I was last able to speak to my husband through you, I feel like my life has changed completely. I cannot wait until I speak to him again. I'm Alright.
A familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the seance table, but this time there's enough for analysis. Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
That's a word that I know.
Or weapons and defenses against visitors from the great beyond.
Someone is making the most of his stay.
Can you blame the man? I'd say he's not ordering enough.
Oh. Was there anything else I need to pin?
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the séance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
I hate how you have to hold it down instead of the other games where you just clicked it, and I don't see why that was something that they thought needed changing.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits preferred clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How?
Oh, okay.
In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man. But I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk.
The spirits are silent, and so am I. This object simply isn't resonating with me. The spirits are silent, and so am I.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry.
Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Yeah.
This is all just a big misunderstanding.
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
Okay, so drag out 2 reagents, link the reagents to an operation, combine so the result matches the target formula. Oh. What? Okay. That was a lot more boring than it was in the previous games.
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a rubber balloon.
Bilge, balderdash and baloney, the lot of them. Do you realize just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but you'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talent, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with balloons.
It was merely a word of caution. We both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job.
Let's hold on first.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Someone was not happy with his post.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Okay, I think we're done. Yeah, I'm bringing him to justice. I'm good. I'm good with that. No, yeah. Okay. What is that? Like, yeah. This is the conclusion I'm going for. How do I? Can yeah, he's the murderer. No, he's the murderer. All right. He's. Oh, okay.
Luca Gallici, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course,
which I knew, by the way. I called that.
This was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I am... I don't know what you're talking about. How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives. Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out. But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too. But only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
I mean, this guy's a criminal and a con man. I don't necessarily feel bad about condemning him. I mean, Emma obviously should have been arrested as well, but she's dead now, so there's not much we can do about that.
Murder is murder, Luca. You could have told Lord Craven the truth and seen Miss Emma's downfall, but you could not restrain yourself.
He would never believe me.
We will never know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more easily swayed. If not, you'll get to see your friends in jail again soon.
We'll meet again, Holmes. I will get you, in this life or the next. Get your hands off me.
He murdered the woman who put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
That's true. That's true. I think next opportunity we get, we're gonna save the game. Actually, we can just go here. Actually, no. I might as well. I might as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch this next cutscene, then save, just to make sure that our progress is saved. But yeah, it's been pretty fun so far. It's weird. The menu layout is kind of weird for me after coming off the other games. This one's a little different, and the Mind Palace is, I don't think it's as good looking as the deduction board was in previous games.
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything, even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
Ah, figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
Alright. Ghosts of the Past complete. Wait, what? What the fuck? John's an imaginary friend? The fuck? Wait. You...
Sherry, I forbid you to spend another night here. The hotel's reputation won't survive a second investigation.
What the fuck? Let's save there. Okay, so John's imaginary. I guess that means he's not gonna die at the end. That came out of left fucking field, by the way. Cool. Yeah, so that was Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, Episode 1. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.